Tonight, dozens of children dead and accusations of military involvement in the Java boat disaster.
The army took us. The army was driving the cars.
For and against, a city rally airs both sides of the asylum debate.
The coalition government is not interested in saving lives at sea.
The ones that are coming out here are a little extremist.
Deliberately lit, the Barrenjoey blaze that threatened to destroy history.
I've been here probably over 55 years now, and I cannot remember in my life a fire as bad as this one.
And the red-hot Roosters cool off at the beach after booking their spot in the NRL Grand Final.
They call it the big dance. Well, the Rooster is going to dance with the Eagle.
Good evening, Scott Bevan with ABC News. Indonesian soldiers have been accused of driving asylum seekers to a boat, which later sank off the Java coast. 28 people died and more than 20 are missing, feared dead. More details are emerging about how the boat broke up in choppy seas just 50 metres from the shore near Agrabinta in West Java. Indonesia correspondent George Roberts reports.
The ocean had little mercy for the boat or those on board. And the wreckage showed...
figure, elected unanimously as president, stood above party, and he really would like people to figure out a way to compromise.
Ben Knight, ABC News, Washington.
A birth certificate is something most Australians take for granted. But in New South Wales, hundreds of children adopted overseas don't have one. It means that many children have to use their certificate of abandonment as identification. Well, now the state government will follow other jurisdictions in changing the law to fix the problem.
Like hundreds of children across the state, 5-year-old Grace doesn't have a birth certificate. Adopted from China 4 years ago, she was issued with a collection
50 search and rescue missions every year. Well, the Roosters are expecting a tough, low-scoring encounter against Manly in next Sunday's NRL Grand Final. The minor premiers ended Newcastle's late-season surge last night with a 40-14 win. Jennifer Browning reports.
The Tricolours traded trainers for togs, taking a dip at Bondi after booking a place in the season finale.
It's a beautiful day down here, so we come down here, we mix it up with the beaches and do a bit of recoveries.
And was the pick of the bowlers with 4 for 17. Well, in today's digital age, it may seem we're losing many of our traditional art forms. But one man is doing his best to save a time-honoured craft, hand-painted sign writing, and there's growing demand for his work.
In a small Newcastle studio, Brett Peaver is brushing up on an old art. It's meticulous and time-consuming work.
Creating something from nothing, but only using my hands, my eye and creative mind.
Showcasing the evolution of this seemingly resilient tradition. Jackson Vernon, ABC News, Newcastle.
Well, let's read the signs for the weather now, and a glorious Sunday it's been. In Sydney, today it reached 23 degrees in the city. Penrith pushed up to 27. Around New South Wales, centres in the Hunter and along the north coast basked in the 20s. A little cooler in the southeast. Narooma recording 17. The Snowies were even. The sun will rise at 5:33 a.m. and in Sydney over the next week. Lap up that fine weather tomorrow because Tuesday could bring rain before the sun returns. And that is the news for now. I'll be back with an update in about an hour. Thanks for your company.